Good morning. I'm ABC 24 meteorologist Daniel McDonald here as we are just moments away from entering into these PM hours. We are in a very cool spot here for early August standards. Definitely not as cool as yesterday, but given that yesterday was one of the coldest days of the summer so far, it does seem that we only have really room to grow here for the next few days, of which we will be doing some. But today, tomorrow, and even Wednesday, I think are going to be relatively comfortable. Today, highs should be down below 90 degrees in pretty much every spot, maybe a few areas in Mississippi just get to 90 exactly, but here in Memphis, I think 88 is going to be that high. We have winds out of the north helping to prevent us from warming up too much, but plenty of sunshine is certainly going to allow us to definitely rise those temperatures up a bit here compared to yesterday, as we do have some pretty big differences already. Even with the heat index here, that is not really in effect. We have a lot of dry air here, and I think around 90 for the feels like temperature is what we can expect for most areas. So really only about a 2 to 3 degree difference. A lot of sunshine here, but not quite as much cloud cover. Definitely an uptick in the development of that over the course of the last few morning hours, but it seems that only about in areas east of the Memphis metro do we really have any sort of abundance of clouds in the sky. None of which I should say are expected to produce any rainfall. We have to look about as far to the east as around the Huntsville area of Alabama to find any sort of rainfall. Most areas here in neighboring regions showing dry conditions overall. Very low humidity expected over a large swath of the United States this afternoon, and that's with rain chances that are going to be staying pretty much at zero here in the Mid-South and pretty much at zero in a lot of other spots as well today. I think overall we record one of the drier summer days so far this summer season, not just for the Mid-South, but for many other areas in the United States in general. As we do see, though, the temperature spread is interesting. Lower 80s, a little more cloud cover further to the east, but the further west you go, temperatures really skyrocket. We're still expecting the triple digits for highs today in many parts of the plains there, Wichita, Oklahoma City, and Dallas all on that note. We are going to be warming up, but not quite as high as the triple digits over the next few days. The heat index may be the one thing that does manage to get back to that sort of range of what has been seen throughout July in terms of oppression levels, around 100 by Thursday or Friday. But in the meantime, from now until then, very pleasant conditions, low humidity, and which really is going to translate here more noticeably than what it feels like outside, more to a lack of rain chances, as we do have our models in agreement that we're not really going to see all that much here the next few days. I would say today and Tuesday may provide really just not a single area within the viewing area with some precipitation. We have that very low chance of rain until at least Thursday. By Friday and the weekend, as the heat index is expected to climb, that is probably when we have some pop-up shower and storm chances returning to the forecast area. But from now until then, it is definitely going to be about as seasonally sort of relaxed as you can ask for the early part of August. Again, usually about just as hot as late July, but that is definitely not going to be the case here this week. 88 for the highs again in Memphis, 66 for lows tonight. Still clear skies, still a bit of a cool down with a fairly quick warm-up expected throughout Tuesday. We should be getting back to 90 here in the Bluff City tomorrow, but still lots of sunshine, little cloud cover. Wednesday is when we finally make that return to the average highs of about 92, and then we go above average for Thursday, mid-90s, and staying in that range through the end of the week and what looks to be most of the weekend ahead. I think the chances of rain are going to be up a bit by this point, but we're talking about only a leap from about 10 to 20% to 30 to 40%. So overall, we're just looking for a few pop-up scattered maybe showers and storms. That's probably about as much of a sort of weather story as we can really come up with here, given the fairly pleasant conditions that will continue for the rest of this week and into next weekend. It looks like those rain chances start to drop back down again, maybe feeling like at worst about 100 degrees by the end of the week.